Oh, this is very interesting. So, Tenino residents continue to fight sex offender facility plans. Residents say they are being blindsided by the location and sudden pop-up of facilities that will house the highest levels of sex offenders. You want the highest levels? Yeah, level 3, the worst of the worst. A level 3 registered sex offender is the most likely to reoffend. Let's get to it.
Concerned residents lined the street outside a sex offender housing facility in Olympia on Friday. It's owned by Supreme Living, whose CEO, Angelo Ronaldo, previously proposed a less restrictive alternative facility in Tenino.
And we are just out here to prove the point that she cannot keep people in. She is not safe. She shouldn't be trusted with this level of sex offender.
Kendall is one of several alarmed parents fighting the transfer of 5 sex offenders to this proposed facility. She's one of 3 digging deeper into the company for the last 32 days after the first public forum with the CEO.
Noticed that there was a name missing from their list, and they have a sex offender who's absconded.
According to law enforcement, it's someone who did not notify them of a change of address. The alleged non-compliant sex offender, William Morris III, a level 2 offender, a moderate risk to sexually reoffend.
You know, if you can't keep accountability for the lower offenders, how can we trust you in your organization to keep accountability for the worst of the worst? I just think it's a recipe for disaster.
Regarding Morris's non-compliance, Fox 13 reached out to the Thurston County Sheriff's Office, the Department of Social and Health Services, and the Department of Corrections and Supreme Living. They did not respond, and the only information DOC can confirm is that a warrant for his failure to appear was issued on December 7th, 2021. It's unclear if he's wanted and who is responsible for his whereabouts.
It's really eye-opening, honestly, and scary to think that this could be happening down the street from my house.
These are the 8 men registered to the facility on Martin Way. 7 of them are level 3, high risk to reoffend, and 1 level 2. Their convictions include rape, child molestation, and rape, and unlawful imprisonment with sexual motivation. Among them is Eric Wyatt, who failed to return to Western State Psychiatric Hospital after he was given a 1-day pass back in 2014. DOC officers then described Wyatt as having the mental capacity of a 14-year-old who cannot control his sexual urges and is dangerous.
Here, we aren't going to stop. We aren't going to go away.
Never get out.
Here
Never.
to end SVP releases into our communities.
Residents say they are being blindsided by the locations and sudden pop-up of such housing facilities. This one has 2 dance studios nearby, one just across the street.
I don't disagree with them. It's not enough just to get public notice. What most people are asking for is that we approved McNeil Island as the use for where we would civilly commit SVPs.
Republican Representative Travis Couture is helping introduce key bipartisan bills, including HB 1751, addressing the public notice loophole, making sure residents are informed every step of the way if and when sex offender housing facilities would be coming to their neighborhoods. HB 1813 would put a moratorium on where new LRAs and SVPs are placed, and taking a deeper dive at McNeil Island.
Even if an SVP doesn't escape, it only takes one time, and that's one time too many. And if McNeil Island is expensive, then that's a cost we should be willing to bear for the safety of our innocent people and our victims of sexual crimes in my district and across the state.
100% spot on right. Boom, right there. You know, the bottom line is, especially a parent, is going to sit there and say, well, sex offenders should never get out, especially child molesters and rapists like that. Yeah, they should never get out like that. But here's the thing. You think the fella cuck and the splooge crew, they're sitting there all, talking, flapping their gums and their flaps up in the sky chat. You think they're going to talk about shit like this or this headway news story or a case like that? Fuck no. Anyways, I'm out of here. My job. Peace out.